So quickly on the business impact. So if you are part of an organization, part of the HR, legal, payroll, how does it impact you in terms of your organization's compliance? So first and foremost is of course the salary structure alignment, as we are talking about, has to be done, because come what may, just by thinking that if keep my basic at 50%, that will not do. That is not how the calculation or methodology works. I think what example we have seen from the government side is also very simplistic. They have just categorized some components as allowances, but what those allowances will be is something that we'll have to factor in. We'll have to dig deeper and analyze the interpretation of the law of wages. Second is what will be the exact fallout, as myself, Adarsh sir, and Jayant were talking about on the gratuity, PF, and overtime. PF, I think we can remove to a large extent as of now. Of course, when we do those in-depth analysis, there has to be positions that has to be built in. There has to be consensus along with the regulatory authorities. Compliances under the codes is a key thing, because ultimately the labor codes will be all about compliances and your policies procedure, and that's why alignment of the HR policies and all those things would be there. But the key thing is wherever you are having different category of workers, employees, those categorization has to be done between fixed termers, between normal employees, between migrant population, between remote working, because based on those categorization, your compliances will be a tad bit different. Working hours, leave policy, rest days, of course, those has to also be aligned, because with the respective state government rules on the labor code, as well as respective shops and establishment legislation. Letter of appointment of employees, I think that is very much clear. One of our team members has in fact posted on the letter of appointment what are the fields that is expected to be covered. So I think that will be a good reference for you guys. Contractor related compliances, that is one big area and almost neglected by many of the organizations, wherein due diligence, concurrent audit, and all those have to be there. As far as regarding the contractor related compliances are to be done, myself and others have already handled big item cases wherein principal employer is suffering because the contractor hasn't done their set of compliances,
Correct.
and where the principal employer has in fact make the payment